Great night of boxing. Canelo and Jaime Munguia lived up to the expectation, and I'm very, very happy that Munguia didn't come for a payday. If you watch the whole fight, he started to be aggressive since the first round, and I had a couple of things that I wanted to see from Canelo. Was he going to counter in between Jaime Munguia's punches? Is he going to tire out in the middle rounds? There was a lot of questions with Canelo. He's 33 years old. This is his, I think, 64 or 65th fight. And I wanted to see where Canelo was at. And Jaime Munguia was that guy that was going to really test him other than David Benavidez. And Munguia came out and showed his heart. He went from 500,000 to, I think, 800,000, close to 1 million followers in one night. Like, he is going to be here for the next few years. And it was a great night of boxing. I really enjoyed every single round, and Canelo standing in between rounds really showed where his conditioning was. It looks like his hands are healed up from surgery or whatever happened with his hands. So we had a Canelo that was there to make a statement, right? Everybody is like, "Oh, he's slipping. He's on the way out or whatever." And Canelo was like, "You know what? I am here to stay. I am here to give you guys a couple more fights. I don't know if it's 2 to 3, 4, 5 years, whatever it may be. I just want to think about boxing, and I just want to continue bringing great fights." Now let's start from the beginning. The beginning, it was just like every other Canelo fight. He downloads the data. He moves around, tests, feints, and tries to see where his opponent is at. And a key thing for Munguia is he stayed busy. He always stayed in the fight. He got hurt a couple of times. And one thing that I wanted to point out, I'm going to be all over the place because all of these just come to my mind just very fast. One of the things I really notice is that Canelo really liked Munguia. Canelo really respected Munguia. And what I saw is Canelo saw himself from a few years back when he got schooled by Floyd Mayweather. He was a rising star. He was the next face of boxing. And he saw himself that night, right? He saw himself in Jaime Munguia, that young star, not as young as Canelo when he fought Mayweather, a young star that has heart, has the potential, has everything that he needs to have except experience. He saw himself last night and was like, you know what? We're going to last 12 rounds. Because in my opinion, if Canelo, I don't know if he doesn't have the cardio or the physical endurance, but I feel like if he wanted to, he could have ended the fight earlier. But I think he wanted to show Munguia something like, this is the elite level. This is what you can expect. I'm not going to end your career here because you have so much potential, but you have to be in here and learn from the top guy, right? And man, like I said, every penny was worth the fight. I mean, it was action from the first until the 12th round. I mean, there was shots that were landing on Canelo that nobody has landed other than Bivol or Mayweather on Canelo. I think it was the 4th or 5th round. A flurry of combinations from Munguia, and all of a sudden he pops his right hand and literally Canelo's neck literally went like this. I haven't seen anybody land anything like that in Canelo, like Bivol or Triple G or Mayweather. I forgot Triple G. But like I said, it was an exciting fight. But let's talk about that Benavidez call out. I don't think it's a 50-50. I don't think that fight is going to happen because Canelo keeps saying that he can do whatever he wants, meaning that if he doesn't want to fight David Benavidez, he's not going to fight him. Point blank, period. That's it. And I'm over it. I've been saying that it's a duck if he doesn't fight him. But at the end of the day, David Benavidez needs to make his own lane. And honestly, I've said this many times, Canelo is ducking Benavidez, but Benavidez is ducking Morrell. If he wants to be great, he needs to fight the best in the division. If not, go with who's next. David Morrell, Bivol. I mean, if he beats both of them, I mean, his stake is just gonna keep rising, and it's gonna be considered one of the biggest duck for Canelo if he doesn't fight him. But I don't see that fight happening anytime soon, just because David Benavidez has stated that his new weight class is going to be 175. The only way I see this happening is maybe at a catch weight of like 172, 171, kind of meet in the middle if the money is right. If Saudi Arabia wants to host the fight and offer that 200 million, then it is what it is. You know, Canelo is in his Floyd era where, you know, they gave him how many, 200 million to fight Manny Pacquiao. Like that was the man that was supposed to, you know, beat him or whatever. And right now David Benavidez is that to Canelo. So there's a lot of things to take from this fight. Canelo is still the man, but I don't know how much he has left in him. But Canelo fights very, very smart. He picks his spots. He can read where your punches are coming from. I was watching the fight. Every time Canelo is right here, very defensive. You know, he gets in his little shell, and he's a short guy. So whenever he gets in his shell, right, he can see punches, avoid, you know, move back, move to the right, move to the left, whatever he needs to do. And boom, when he sees that opening, boom. That's how he caught Jaime Munguia. He was inviting Jaime Munguia to punch in bunches so that he could be on the front foot and catch up with that uppercut. Everything that Canelo does is very, very precise, and he knows how to set things up. He lets you, you know, get some confidence. He lets you get some punches in. He lets you do all of that. And then when the time comes, boom, you don't even see it coming. But credit to Jaime Munguia. He was hurt a couple of times. In his press conference, in the post fight, he said that he didn't really he wasn't really hurt much of the fight. But I respectfully disagree. There was a lot of times where Canelo hurt him to the body. Those left hooks were landing and they were hurting Jaime Munguia, were to the point where he would back up. And man, credit to Canelo. He did not. I don't think he sat down in any rounds. But credit to him. He has a chin. He's gonna be remembered. Just like I said, there's a lot of people think that I hate Canelo and think that I'm anti Canelo and all this. Canelo is a great fighter. He's going to become a legend, or he is already a legend. He's going to go in the Hall of Fame. There's going to be stars like any other fighter. Is going to have a little asterisk star, whatever you want to call it, on his record for not fighting David Benavidez if it never happens. But overall, I think he's a great fighter. I mean, even I think he can beat David Benavidez. I just want to see the fight. I just want to see the greatness just be there. Just once and for all, just be there, right? Luis Nery versus Inoue coming up, and Bivol out with Beterbiev. Beterbiev is not going to fight, and I don't think. It's just the fights that we always want to see are the ones that never get to happen. I don't know if Beterbiev is going to even come back from this surgery. That's a knee surgery. He's 40 years old. I don't think he's going to come back from this. Who knows? If the fight eventually does happen, Bivol is just going to dance around him and just going to school Beterbiev. It's not even going to be a close fight. Let me know in the comment section below who you guys thought won. Make sure you guys like. Make sure you guys follow. We'll see you guys in the next video.